At this point, if there's one thing Man United is good at now, is about losing match and annoying the fans and putting the fans in a state that nobody really wants to be, because the whole fan base is so emotional when it comes to losing of football, losing of match. And today on is so painful. I was just watching the match. I had to stop watching at 88 minutes because I feel like I can't allow people to mess with my mental health again anymore. Yeah, I'm already not done enough parts, and I can't allow this one again to be affecting me. Looking at father, I back Amorim so much with everything, with his formation, with his idea. I really love everything about his idea, and I believe we are going to the right direction. All of a sudden, because he had issue with the manager, I feel like he doesn't want to he doesn't want to be a puppet, and you have to sack him and just be confused about who to bring in as a interim manager. Yeah, they're complaining about 3-4-3. Now we are back to back four. We still consider goals. Some annoying goals that are nowhere near goal at all. We still consider them. Dalot, if the one Dalot is good at, is good about sacking managers and making the fans feel like he's always there when it comes to consistency. Always be the only part of consistency is that he's always available. Even when nobody is available, he's always available, and he doesn't have injury at all. If he had scored that goal earlier in first half, the Brighton they would have reduced their attack, and I feel that United would have more power in scoring more goals. But still yet he loses that goal and we got punished for that. That's the main thing about football. If you don't concede your own chance, on the other hand, you get punished. When you look at our next two matches, we have Man City and Arsenal. How are we going to cope with Man City and Arsenal? Yeah, Ahmad and will be back, a big boost for us. But that doesn't really mean anything, because the main issue lies on the defensive line. If defense are not doing their job, how can we be to score more goals? Because once you defend your goal, at least we need to cheer up and score goals. Even though we score goal, you can't defend your own goal again. It shows that even the 4-4-2 goal is so annoying. The 4-3-2-1 is so annoying. Everything is just so annoying. The midfield again, rubbish. Defense line, rubbish. I don't know what to do at this point. All the old blame goes to this foolish Mabaradi and Wilkins and Jim Ratcliffe, because I don't think he has any idea when it comes to any idea to how to manage a football club. Because they are putting their emotions at first instead of the fans first. Because we are the one cheering up. It's so painful that we can't even go 90 minutes complete without being pissed off or upset about complaining about one thing or the other, one thing or the other. Yamuni was there, was like, we need players to rebuild the squad. These players are not up to his standard. We know what we are seeing as a football fan. We are seeing this. And this is what telling us that it's a lie, it's Amorim fault, it's 3-4-3. At least now they can see the United DNA. Is it about coach people for two? It's not by putting the right players. At this point, it's so painful though. I just hope we can do something, because the next 2 months are going to be very, 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 very tough for us. Because I don't see us winning Arsenal and Man City. No way with this kind of score, with this kind of defensive line. Upon the 4-4-2, we are still considering